Hey yo, what's going on guys? My name is Isma and I'd like to welcome you all to episode 45 of my Warhammer 40k Tacticus series. In today's episode, I'm going to be continuing on with the Dead God and AdMech campaign. So, without further ado, I hope you all enjoy and let's begin. Alright, so first up, we're going to move up Maladus, followed by Pestilin, Rodbone, and Archibald. We're going to then attack, soften the Tech Priest up. Sorry, not Tech Priest, Electro Priest. And let's move Rask here to give the Trader Guardsmen a shield because they do deal a lot of damage, and it would be kind of nice to keep them alive. Oh yeah, Rob 1 revives as well, so that's cool. Okay, that still was not enough damage to overkill. Highly unfortunate for us. But let's use Pestilence active. Move here with Maladus and do nothing. Okay, we get rid of that one with Rodbone and Archibald. He is buffed by Pestilence, active and passive, and we are able to take out the Electro Priest. Thank goodness for the Resilient trait. However, I do need to get Rodbone over towards him. That way we can use a heal. Okay, so next up we are gonna get rid of these two up top. Also grants everyone a bit of a shield, and summoning the Poxwalkers for a bit of distraction. Alright, so now we move with Maldus and use his active to kill these two. And Rask, let's see, only 2 hits. Deals a decent chunk, but not enough to get rid of. But Rodbone finishes the job. Alright, so for Battle 22, we're going against Vitruvius and Sygex. Sygex isn't in the game as yet, so this is going to be interesting. Let's see what he can do. Inherit Squall. We found a commanding priest, brothers, but I do not understand his pleas. Be assured that he wishes for us to end the last remnants of his frail flesh. Aggressive, Binaric Squall. Compliance, heavy gravitation cannon activated. Alright, so there he goes. He actually deals a decent amount of damage to Terminators and such, so that's not really good news for us. But let's make the most of it. So we're gonna swap here. Should I bring in Rodbone for Asco? Oh, and he also does physical ranged attacks. The first character do such. So yeah. Alright, let's begin. Okay, so firstly we're gonna move up with... how should we do this? Let's move with Maldus, our tankiest unit, and then surround him slowly with everyone, and put Rask in the center to give everyone a tiny shield. Okay, Asco takes a tiny bit of damage. Okay, so up next we are gonna move actually over here. We're gonna use Maldus, then we're gonna surround everyone. Give everyone a shield, and then move Asco up and taunt Vitruvius. And that's good for now. Okay, Vitruvius takes a large chunk of damage. Vitruvius is still alive. Now he's dead. Move up with Maldus, get rid of this Tech Priest. Actually, we should move him downwards to get rid of the Electro Priest. That was the better choice. Rask, move here to get rid of the Skitari. And then let's summon in the Poxwalkers. was hoping that they would go a bit further. Alright, let's move Maldus. Okay, we get rid of this one with Asco, and this one using Pestilence. Now let's see. Would Ross be able to fully eliminate him? And he does. Okay, excellent. Oh, and the AI switched targeting Corodius to start targeting Rask. That's interesting. Thought AI usually goes for the weakest unit, but I guess this isn't the case. And we get a lot of Vitruvius shards. So I believe we're gonna unlock him through this event, which is gonna be pretty nice, since he is gonna be one of my first legendaries. So yeah. Alright, let's move on now. Oh, we actually got a chest. And we got an additional 10 Vitruvius shards, so now we're up to 420. Yet our forces are reporting that the servants of the Corpse Emperor are falling back to the wastelands. Curious, what do they seek to defend there? Alright, let us begin. Okay, so we have some Voxcasters, Electro Priest, 1 Tech Priest, and 3 Skitari Vanguard. Let's reshuffle. I think this could work. Let's give it a try. Okay, so move up first. Get rid of one of these Tech Priests. Actually, we might get rid of both of them. Oh yes, our characters are of rarity now, so we will be doing a lot more damage. Ooh. Okay, Rask takes a ton of damage. Those Skitari Vanguard do not play. However, let's use his active. We eliminate 3 targets. Remove a Maldus and use his active. Asgore wasn't quite able to defeat this Skitari, so we get rid of him now. And we use Pestilence active. Ooh. You know what I could have done a tiny bit better? Move Pestilence to one of the targets before using his active. Okay, we get rid of this Voxcaster, this one, and the final Cajun Guardsman is defeated. Moving on. Alright, so here we go. Is offers up. We're gonna move here with Malodus, followed by Pestilence and Asgore. We get rid of this Tech Priest here, and also this one with Asgore. Move here, and we move here with Rask to give 3 of our other units a shield. These Skitari Vanguards and their damage is wow. We use Asgore to taunt these 3 so that they do not kill Malodus. Okay, next up we're gonna move Archibald over here and use his summons. Unfortunately we only get 1. Okay, Asgore did his job, kept Malodus alive, and this level is complete. Alright, so before we begin, we are going against some Cadian Mortar teams, which in my opinion is the most annoying non-character unit to go against in the game because they have a range of 5, they deal 3 hits of high, they deal 3 hits of blast damage with a very high damage stat, as well as they are able to hit multiple members with 1 attack. Oh, and they also suppress you, so that's that. Alright, so first up we move Malodus and Pestilence adjacent to each other to get rid of the Tech Priest. And I know it's kind of bad to clump everyone up because of the mortar, but I really need to give everyone the shield because if I don't, we're gonna take a lot more damage. However, one good thing though about Rask and not Rask and Maladus is that with the new change to Terminators, they can't be suppressed, so therefore their movement still remains at 2. Okay. Pestilence takes a decent amount of damage, but just okay, get rid of this one, get rid of this one, and okay, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. Moving on. So this is going to be another one of those challenge nodes that are off from the main path. So we are going against 2 mortar teams, 3 tech priests, and 3 electro priests. Let's see what we can do. Alright, so the map layout is... I'm not too sure how I feel about it, but let's give it a best shot. Move our Maladus, and where's Pestilent? Here he is. Yeah, let's move him here. Remove Rodbone here and attack. Then we attack the mortar team of Maladus. Next up, we're gonna move Rask here and take out a full health Electro Priest. So this is good. And Archibald there to give Pestilent extra movement in the upcoming round. Alright, so first things first, we're gonna use Maladus's active to get rid of that Electro Priest. We use Pestilent's active here on Rask, then Rodbone, and well, Archibald is suppressed, so he can't move much. But let's summon Poxwalkers. Alright, so Maladus gonna take out the mortar team. Rask is gonna use his active here and attack here using Pestilent. Well, it's just this tech priest left, so let's just skip. Alright, bring Maladus around, deal damage, Pestilent. Oh, he's gonna keep doing this. Alright, well, move a Rodbone, then Maladus. Exploratory fleets. In their pursuit of knowledge and technology, the Adeptus Mechanicus and their legions of cyborg servants launch holy fleets to explore the frontiers of the Imperium, led by tech priests steeped in a manner of arcane expertise. The acquisition of archaeotech, biological specimens, rare field resources, ancient lore, or the merest rumors of an STC fragment is pursued with the determination of the truly fanatical. Nice little interesting little bit. It seems we have found a hidden complex. Let us bring it down with magnificent decay, says Pestilent. Alright, so this isn't the first time I'm playing this level. I did try it a couple of times with Mesa, but Mesa keeps getting eliminated, so we'll try and Asgore this turn. Okay, so we were almost able to get rid of that Electro Priest. Move up Rask, and to get rid of this one, move here, and with Maladus we'll get rid of this one here, and almost take out that Tech Priest. With Rask, I don't think we'll be able to eliminate this Tech Priest, so I'm gonna skip because I want to keep his rapid assault movement to get in closer to some of the other units. Specifically that mortar unit behind the Tech Priest. I want to get rid of him, and we are able to because of Archibald's movement buff. Okay, we move up with Maladus and then get rid of these guys here. Asgore, actually. Okay, we move here with Asgore. And with Rask, we eliminate these two to give him a big shield, because if I just eliminated the one mortar, the shield would have been too small and the other units would have took him out in the next round. not gonna summon Jesses yet. I'm waiting for it to get at least 2 hexes. So Rask should survive. Okay. Oh, well. Oh, okay, he survives. He survives. Okay, we get him a shield. I should have moved up as Corbett, but can't do anything about that now. Let's try our best to get rid of these guys. Move up Pestilent to give Archibald a boost. Get rid of this one and as well as this one. And I believe Rask should survive. Now it's Asco we have to worry about. Okay, we get rid of that mortar unit here. Get rid of this Skitari here, and well, Asco should be safe because if we block off here with Malidus, he wouldn't be able to get to him, so that's good. Right, and let's just summon, just because. Alright. Alright, so our next battle, we are only using Malidus, Archibald, and Pestilent. We have 5 enemies to eliminate, so let's do our best. Alright, we attack first with Pestilent. Malidus isn't quite able to take him out, but I am hoping they group up around Malidus like that. So we're gonna use Pestilence active, and hopefully we can eliminate 2 of them. Not quite. Well, we do get 2 of them, but not from Malidus. Okay, so now with Malidus, we are gonna use his active, get rid of these 2, and with Archibald, let's just summon for fun. Oh, we actually get a summon adjacent. And the final one gets rid of the Deck Priest. Alright, moving on. Alright, we are back with another 3-unit battle. However, this time we have some Voxcasters and a Mortar team, which is not going to be fun because our only Terminator unit is Malidus. The other 2 can be suppressed and have their movement reduced to 1. So, yeah, let's just hope for the best. Okay, so first up, we get rid of this Voxcaster, and then we surround him with Archibald and Pestilent. And yeah, you can see already how this isn't gonna be fun. And this is honestly just gonna get worse because the amount of Cajun Guardsmen these Voxcasters are bringing in. Okay, we've taken out one using Pestilent, and hopefully using Malidus' active can make that other one run away. That he does. Okay, this looks a tiny bit better. Get rid of the Mortar team, and that final Cajun Guardsman runs away, and we summon with Archibald. Ooh, one spawn's actually adjacent. And that's GG's. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Still annoying regardless. Alright, so firstly we're gonna move up Malidus. Should we move him here? Actually, no. Let's move him over here to benefit from Pestilence passive, and we eliminate one Electro Priest. Archibald takes out the second, and Mesa is... Well, I'm actually gonna move Mesa over here because he is a bit weaker, and we do have 2 last turrets as well as a mortar, so yeah. Alright, so firstly we move up Malidus, and yeah, we're gonna move Malidus, use his active here. That Cajun Guardsman also runs away. We're gonna move Rask up here to get rid of the Voxcaster. Following that, Mesa. We're gonna move Pestilent down here and use his active ability to get rid of one Skitari Vanguard. And then let's not use Mesa as yet. Attack with Archibald, okay. Mesa and Archibald are able to get rid of one Tech Priest. And with that, hitting is unfortunate. The Voxcaster's ability I'm talking about. Because it made Archibald weak enough so that he can get eliminated by the mortar and the last turrets. Oh well. I'd say we have this in the bag. Yeah, we basically do. So move up with Mesa, and then let's get rid of this one here, and let's move Maldith in front of Mesa. Alright. And yeah, this one is gonna be a bit of a pain to redo. However, we did manage to complete it, and now we are on to the last level of this campaign. Well, for the regular campaign, that is. There's the Extremists, however, I'm not going to be doing that for the moment. So, yeah. But here he is, the big boss himself, Belisarius Cawl. Foul heretics. The interruption here is improbable, but fully intolerable and insufferable. For the Legion, for the Primarch, we also shall end this futile work. Alright, there he is, the big boss himself. Basically has 3300 health. And he has a ton of abilities we need to go through. So I'll just quickly glance over those. Alright, so for our 2 additional units, I'm going to be bringing in Rodbone and Mesa. Mesa for the damage he does, and Rodbone to keep Mesa alive. So yeah, alright, we move up. We move everyone up to get rid of this first Electro Priest. Mesa gets rid of him. Alright, so next up, I'm gonna use, well, this is active here to get rid of these guys. Then we're gonna basically surround Cawl and use Pestilence active followed by Mesa's active, because Mesa's secondary normal attack will benefit greatly, and with that, Belisarius Cawl is now dead. That's the reason I brought in Mesa, so we heal with Rockbone, and basically GG's. Let's attack here, get rid of this one, and well, Maladius and Rockbone take out the final tech priest. This inconvenience will cost you tenfold, abominable heretics. Hollow words from a hollow mind. This world will be brought low and grow into a bountiful garden of Nurgle, and it will receive its long-deserved silence. And with that, we have completed the regular campaign. Alright. I am interested. Let's see how difficult the Extremist is. And that is the first level. Okay. Yep, definitely not gonna be able to do that for a while. Alright. You know what? I just realized that we did not get a line victory. I'll quickly add that in, and then after that we can wrap the video up. Alright, and with that, now we have finished the campaign. Alright, oh, and we have also gotten this chest, which we can get more Vitruvius shots. 15, wow, we are that much closer to unlocking. And with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to end off today's video. This was a pretty fun series to make. Well, when I say series, I mean this campaign in particular, part 1 and 2. These battles, they were a bit tricky, but in the end we were able to complete them, and it felt worth it. However, I do wish that instead of just making these campaigns limited time, that they actually made them into proper campaigns. But I guess we're gonna have to stick with the limited time campaigns until they make that decision on their own. But they are still fun regardless, and I would like to thank all of you for watching. I really hope you all enjoyed, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye.